Huh? Hmm. Alright guys, welcome back to the Redstone testing world here, and we are in Minecraft 1.13 pre-release 5, and I wanted to do this video in this pre-release just to show that it still works in 1.13 so far, but it also worked in 1.12 and probably a little bit further back. But anyways guys, we've got the most annoying and most efficient and most wonderful machine for farming crops there ever was. And yeah, so what we've got is a carrot and potato farm running right here. And basically those old Nano Farms we used to do, you know, they were kind of like glossy on bone meal because, you know, ticks wouldn't line up with you planting them, and then they wouldn't catch and would waste bone meal and then uproot. And besides, in 1.13, a lot of that mechanic there with the dark lighting thing is going to be broken, so you won't be able to plan at all. So you're gonna have to go back to the piston mechanics anyways. But so why not go to a villager powered Nano Farm where you're not wasting any bone meal? So that's what I've got for you guys here today. Mazuma Gaming, or past from the Mazuma channel, showed a wheat farm. But I wanted to, I did a little experimenting, and I figured out how to do the carrot and potato farm. So that's what we're going to show you how to do today. And so let's get into what we're going to need for this farm. And if we open up our inventory here, this is what we're going to need, guys. We're going to need 2 dispensers. So what we're talking about, or what we're going to need, is we're going to have one section of this. So a carrot or a potato farm. So if you're going to do both, you're going to need to double these up. So you're going to need 2 dispensers, 1 dropper, 2 observers, 1 sticky piston, 4 redstone dust, 1 lever, 5 hoppers, 1 bucket of water per farm, a hoe. You're going to need 2 villagers, a spruce slab or any kind of slab, any kind of trapdoor. You're going to need 2 of those, 9 glass, I believe it was, 2 soul sand, 1 trapdoor. This can be a wooden trapdoor if you like, but I use iron, so you could make this number 3. 3 glowstone. You're going to need 1 dirt, 4 chests. Let's say go for a stack of stairs. That way you have enough. This is just for decoration. Then you're going to need a stack of another decorative block to kind of just give it some variant color. So these 3 stacks here are just for your decoration. You're going to need at least a stack, if not more, of the crop that you want to grow. A redstone lamp just for looks, and then you're going to need a lot of bone meal. And also, one thing I forgot is you're going to need some seeds, but you're actually going to need 8 stacks of seeds to do this farm. And we'll get into why that is in here in just a minute. So let's turn these off. And one thing I want to say about this is that while this is going, if I turn these off, when I go to return to farming them, and I turn them back on, there's actually a cooldown period. So when you turn them on, they don't work immediately. Just let them run for a little, let it run for a little bit, and eventually the villager will catch on that he's supposed to be doing something. And so yeah, let's get into this build. So the first thing that we're gonna want to do is just we need a block, and we're gonna come off the ground by 1. So let's find ourselves a place to do this at. And then if we'll take our chest and place chest into one another like that. Now the funny thing is okay, well I guess it's not an issue. Place your chest down at one end, and then take your piston or your hoppers and place 3 into the side, just like that. And they should all be facing into there. If we now want to go ahead and take our soul sand and place it on top of those hoppers, and then our 1 piece of dirt right there. What we can do then now is we're going to take our glass, and we're just going to make ourselves a box here, like that. That's where our water is going to go. So I'm then going to go ahead and place a trapdoor just like that. Like that. Now you could use a stair or anything, but I'm just using a trapdoor. And so this is where our water is going to be. And the reason we do this is so that we can walk around to the farm and still open this chest. Because it will open through the trapdoor. Alright, and then if we take our decoration block up a little bit, and then we're going to put our other decoration, one of our other decoration blocks right here. And guys, you can design this however you want to. Like I said, if I say direct decoration block, that can be for any block in the game that you want to make it. And yeah, so what we're going to need to do here is we're going to place some temporary blocks in this position, and this one here can be a dispenser, and then you're going to take the dropper and place it just like that next to that dispenser so that it points this direction. You're going to place your other dispenser right there. And then if we take our hoppers again, and we're going to place our other two hoppers in the back just like this, and our chest one more time like so. Got to actually click on the side of the chest now in the new updates. Yeah, okay, so then also we want to take our observer block. We want the observer block to face up like this. Be better to show you if I had my texture pack, but it doesn't. So you're going to have to dig down here and place it in so that this red dot is down. You should hear a clicking now for these observer blocks to have created a clock. And now we can take our sticky piston and face it right there. And then if you feel the need to, go ahead and fill the back in like so. We're going to take and remove this block. Place one of our redstone dust right here. And then we're going to place our lever on the block above like that. That should turn the farm off. Yeah. Okay, so we're in a pretty good position here. If we want to, we can go ahead and take our decoration block and bring that on around just like that. We should be creating this sofa shape. Yeah, I guess is the best way to put it. Then we're going to take our 6 glass blocks and we're going to place them right here, and then we can bring up the decoration blocks on the side. Then from here, I just use the stripped, just using the stripped spruce around the back. We're going to come in here, and this is very important. We're going to place our trapdoor, the iron one that we had mentioned. Of course, this could be any trapdoor if you want it to be. And we're going to place that right there. That's going to be what keeps our villagers from walking around. So we want to keep one over here and one over here. At this point, this is a good opportunity. You want to take some junk blocks, and you want to build a little place for your villager to stand. Place. Alright, we got a nitwit, that's okay, on this section, and we're going to take and we're going to place all of these seeds down for this nitwit to pick up. Alright, drop those in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gonna have to drop that one in. And 8. Now, this is a very important step. Do not forget to put these seeds in, because what these seeds are going to do is it actually clogs up the villager's inventory, so he can't actually pick up anything. This guy that we place here is going to end up throwing crops to this guy, and if he's picking them up, then he will have that crop in his inventory, and the farm will actually stop working, because in order for this farm to work, this guy needs to be hungry. And if he has seeds in his inventory and not crops, he's never going to get full. And so we're going to need our second villager that we're about to put in here in a minute to be constantly seeing a need to throw crops at this guy in order for him to continue to plant. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to take our junk blocks and build our place for the villager to stand, just so we can get it there. But this time around, we're going to place him over here. And the thing of it is guys, we need a solid brown coat. So we're gonna have to actually, being that we're in creative, I'm gonna have to actually go through several different villagers. You'll need to get a brown coat straight from your villager breeder, or straight from a village. So we're gonna toss him a stack of carrots. That should be plenty enough to get him going. Build this up so he can't get out here. Alright, then we're going to take and knock him down in there. Now, at this point, we can remove our junk blocks and take your hoe. Hoe that ground right there. Should plant, but if he doesn't within a few minutes, it might be good to go ahead and take your stack of. Okay, he did plant. Okay, good to go. All right, now what I would say is take your glowstone, and just to protect our villagers, we want to cover them up with some lighting. And I'm going to take this one back out, and I'll show you why. But it's important that we cover our corners here to keep zombies from attacking our villagers. Okay, so at this point, we are going to take our decoration block. Going to do like this. I'm going to break that one out and put a redstone lamp. Place any block here will do. And we're going to take the rest of our redstone and we're going to put one there, one there, one there, and one there. That way when we turn our farm on, that light will indicate that the farm is on. Even though you can hear the clicking, it's kind of nice to see it from a distance. You can't hear it. So from here, I would take and place stair block maybe, just for decoration. You guys can decorate this however you want to, but I'm just going to walk you through a simple, get out of here please, a simple decoration that you can use for this farm. Alright, and if what you're going to want is you're going to need an entranceway through here, and you're going to take that block back out right there so you can access your chest, and then maybe you want to add a block so you can access this chest. And if you want to, we can add a door. I quite like the jungle door. Add a door there. And this is the farm done, guys. Except for adding the bone meal. Now you would add this up against the wall, or you would build the farm just like that, and then you would want to reverse. See how we have our dispensers on the right side? On this side, you would want to reverse it so that when we come in the door here, you have your crop chest on either side, just like this. So basically, just mirror image everything you built here to make it both there. All we're going to need to do now is come around to the back side, and I said tons of bone meal, so we're going to add tons and tons of bone meal right here. And yeah. Now, if you only give this guy a stack, when we turn this on, he's not immediately going to throw carrots at the other guy, because he's going to want to fill his inventory up a little bit. On the other hand, if you do fill his inventory up, then he's going to throw some of his crops at the villager and not harvest immediately, because he's going to want to empty some of his inventory. And so that's how that's going to work. So we'll sit here and watch this for a minute as we test it and make sure that it's working properly. Come on, villager, don't let me down, buddy. Come on. You can do it. Like I said, it takes a little bit of a cooldown time. Now, I will say, while we're in the middle of the video, that in 1.12, this farm actually works a whole lot quicker than it does in the pre-release. And I don't know what that has to go down, but I think a lot of things in Minecraft have slowed down versus on the new version. But we'll see how that works out as when the full release comes around. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There we go. There we go. Now plant. Like I said, it takes a little bit of a cooldown. And there we go. And once he figures out he's supposed to be doing something, he'll get started again. So, all right, guys. Let's just quickly check our... Yes, we've already got 47 carrots in there, if you can believe it, guys. That is insane. All right, guys. This has been Ike with bringing you tutorials and ideas to hopefully help you survive and thrive in Minecraft. And until next time, happy Minecraft, and we will see you later.